All right, so what qualifies? We have Medicaid.
Medicaid, food stamps, LIHEAP. What is LIHEAP? LIHEAP is when they get help on their electric bill. It's a piece of paper. It's a form that they get when they get help on their electric bill. SSI. What is SSI? SSI is supplemental security income. It's not Social Security, okay? There's a big difference. If somebody gets Social Security, all right, that qualifies them as income, okay? So it's not the same. This is Social Security. Social Security income. Okay? Those are for older people. They get Social Security. Some people get Social Security disability. That's again income, disability. So when you're filling out the form, okay, they say, I get Social Security disability. Oh, you get disability? Or, oh, you get Social Security? That's income. When we're checking the boxes, there's the 3 boxes, right? Income is the one in the middle, right? 9 times out of 10, you're going to have Medicaid or food stamps. That means they belong to a program. If it's SSI, that's supplemental security income. Supplemental security income is when somebody, for whatever reason, cannot work. A lot of times, it's younger people who have ADHD, so they can't focus on a job, so the government pays them supplemental security income. It's not to be confused with Social Security income.
What about school lunch?
Free lunch, that's another program. That's also a letter that they get in the mail from the school. Says, congratulations, your kid's qualified for free lunch. A lot of people qualify for free lunch simply because they have Medicaid. So sometimes you could use their Medicaid card. The thing with free lunch, it's a letter. They must have the letter, okay? Right now when school starts, there's gonna be a lot of people getting that letter. So ask if they have it. Juice, Section 8, if they live in a government subsidized housing, you'll have to take a picture of their lease where it says that they're subsidized by the government for housing. Juice, what are we missing? Medicaid, food stamps, LIHEAP, SSI, free lunch, Section 8, income. Is that all of them?
I believe so.
TANF. TANF is Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, okay? I've never seen one, but it does exist. Normally, those two are linked together as well, Medicaid and TANF. You'll see that a lot when they pre-qualify. Medicaid will be checked, TANF. That's also a letter. There's no card for that.
Each one, what different qualifying proofs you need once you need to qualify for one of the programs, what would you need?
Okay. TANF is a letter, right? Medicaid is a Medicaid card. They'll have a Medicaid card. Food stamps is a card. They'll have a Medicaid card. LIHEAP is a letter, okay? They get a letter when they get assistance on their electric bill. Sometimes it's a gas bill, all right? But they'll get a letter saying that they qualified for LIHEAP. It stands for Low Income Heating and Electric Assistance Program, okay? Supplemental security income, that's also a letter, okay? Most people don't carry the letters with them, but they do carry these. Juice, free lunch is a letter, okay? Comes from the school, says you qualify for free lunch. Section 8, that's the lease, that agreement that they signed. It says it right there on the lease that they subsidize a certain amount of money for their housing where they live. Income, you could have Social Security income, you could have disability income. That's also a letter, okay? The Social Security Administration sends out that letter usually in January every single year. It starts out about this big, they rip off the sides. Once they rip off the sides, it turns out to be this long. And you'll tell people, you know the letter you get from the Social Security Administration every January? It starts out about as big as my tablet right here, then you rip off the sides, and when you open it up, it's this long. They go, oh yeah, I know that one. That's the letter. 9 times out of 10, I put it on the floor, I take a picture of it, the whole thing, then I fold it in half to where all the real information is, and I get a nice picture. I keep it all in the picture, and I snap it so I can read the numbers on the letter. Okay? Now whenever you qualify somebody for income, it has to do with how many people live in the household. All right? When you press that middle button that says income, okay? When you press that middle button, it's going to give you a chart. All right, it's going to say how many people live there. It'll have little boxes. If one person lives there, they can make $1,324 a month, and it varies from state to state. In Pennsylvania, it's $1,324. In North Carolina, $1,324. It's right around that figure. It might be $1,329 in some cases, but it's right around that figure. If 2 people live in the household, they can make up to $1,792 per month. Okay, that's per month, and they know how much they make. When you say, "Oh, do you make more than $1,324 a month for your Social Security income?" They always go, "Oh, I only make $9." Usually they tell you how much, and they know if they make more or less than that. But it depends on how many people live in the house. If 3 people live in the house, you add $562 for every person that lives in the house from here on out. So it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 23, with 3 people, it's $2,300, almost $2,400 per month. Okay? And check on your chart. On the website, it tells you how many. On your paperwork, it'll tell you. You can get a chart. You can even keep the chart in your back pocket. Okay? But people qualify. When I come across somebody who's older, right? I knock on their door and they say, "I don't get Medicaid, I don't qualify, I don't get any of those." Well, do you work? She's 85 years old. I know the answer to that question. She does not work, right? She says, "No, I get Social Security." And I go, "Okay, how many people live in your household?" She says, "Well, it's just me and my husband." I go, "Well, your income from Social Security, is it less than $1,792 a month?" She said, "Oh yeah, I only get $742. I say, "Great, you do qualify. Do you have the letter? You know it comes this big. You rip off the sides and it goes this big." "Yeah, I have that letter." "Great. If you grab that letter, we'll fill out the form for you and we'll get you a free phone in the mail." Right? Juice?
Juice.
Okay. So that's how you do income. A lot of people are missing out on the Social Security income. We are not going to. We're going to ask questions just like that. When an 85-year-old lady comes to the door, I know right in my mind, ding, 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 I'm going to try and qualify her with income if she doesn't get Medicaid or food stamps. I'll give you an extra 1 or 2 deals every single day.
So that's everything that qualifies.
That's everything that qualifies. TANF, Medicaid, food stamps, LIHEAP, Social Security, free lunch, Section 8, or they can qualify with income. If they don't get any of these, but they get this, they can qualify with income, but it depends on how many people live in their household. Juice?